good with it, in the hood with it? Welcome back to the Collective Clips, where you already know we get it in. But before we get it in, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding! Put your notification bell on all, so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content I'm kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel, and it's all because of you. And for that, I'm very humbled, man. And I'm very much so appreciative. I know I couldn't do it without you, so gracias. So, are you guys ready for El Super Paisa? Hey, parte dos, right? Hey, puro Jalisco way. So my tío Angel was from Jalisco. And for those of you that don't know where Jalisco is located, it's in Mexico, right? Real talk. And hey, it's deep down. This vato right here was puro Jalisco way, right? Everything that he did, everything. If this vato stumped his toe, patas, puro Jalisco way. He used to trip. Hey, one time I heard noises in the back of my tia's room, and I said, fuck it, man, I'm gonna go in there. I gotta check on her. I gotta make sure she's all right, right? Because I heard my tío, he was aggressive. He was aggressive with his women. We'll just say that. Not necessarily with us. I mean, he did put some fucking hands and belt buckles on people, but he wasn't that bad, right? But with my tía, he calmed her down. Let's just say that. The domestic issues were domestically issued, right? Constantly. And so I heard him in there. He was like, puro Jalisco, way, puro Jalisco, right? And I was like, oh, fuck. So I was like, told my primo, and he was like, whooping. I said, let's go. We got to check on your mom. But we have to. You ready? He's like, yeah, let's go. So when we went in there, we opened that door. Hella, hey, I remember I had a frying pan. I was ready to fucking dome him, right? Fuck it. Tío Angel, you know what I mean? We're going to send you back to the motherland. So as I went in that pad, right? Man, this motherfucker had my tia doggy style talking about puro Jalisco, wait, puro Jalisco, wait. I was like, oh, shit. So my tío Angel was a real one, right? No doubt about it. He was the one paisa that my tia met and just, he never left. I don't know if she tried to rob him and get rid of him like the rest of them, but this vato wasn't going nowhere. Where he put his fucking cowboy hat was his home. He was a straight vaquero. I remember, hey, one of those vatos that carried a fucking a vaquero Ruger 22 wherever he went. On the hip. He thought he was in the old western days. This vato thought he was on the rancho. Straight up. Hey, mira los pinche cucarachas en mi rancho. Like, nah, this is a fucked up shack, bro, with holes in it. And yeah, though, you're right, though. Those are cucarachas. To what degree of cucarachas? I don't know. Those are Chicano cucarachas, though. They're not Mexicanos. You could tell. See? Watch out. Look at their socks. Look at their socks, right? High socks. Down to the socks, down to the roaches. Or the lot higher the socks. Anyways, so I remember my tío just being around all the time and just sticking around. And that was it. And it always smelled good. He cooked good, man. My tía learned how to cook a little bit. I mean, it was just popping over there. So, hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I try to be over there as much as possible. You know, me and the cucas, we used to fucking battle over the last tortilla. But other than that, it was pretty cool. It's pretty smooth over there. He had that house whipped up. It was always clean. I mean, as clean as you can get it. My primo he had him dressing for a little while like a fucking straight up vaquero from fucking Michoacan. It just was what it was. I remember when fucking Ricky came out the house with fucking cowboy boots on. Talking about, mira esos. I was like, shut up. Well, you don't even know how to speak Spanish. What can I do? Right? And so, anyways, my tío had a crazy family. And every time, all right, here's a secret too. We also had another old lady, right? I think I spoke about her, man, his ex. But every time my tío used to fucking get in an argument with my tía, or he had a bad day at the field, right? He'd come home, he'd take off his crusty ass boots by the door. He was a smooth criminal, right? He'd go take a shower and he'd be like, vámonos a la Jalisco. I'm like, you're not going to Jalisco right now, right? But where he was going damn near looked like it. So I remember one time, we always wanted to know where he would go. He would disappear. We didn't know too much about Angel. You know, other than I knew he fucking boned the shit out of my tía and he had her walking on tirada. I didn't know too much about him other than he cooked good, he was clean as fuck, and he worked hard, right? Typical paisa. And so one day he said, hey, vámonos. You know what I mean? Get in my truck. So we got in his little Ford F-150 and we dipped. And we went into this little town called El Nido. Now, I don't know if you guys know where El Nido is, but it's in Merced County, but there ain't shit out there. But I think fucking Sandy Mush, right? The road camp, which I've been to many times. So we go way out in the country and this vato fucking pulls out all kinds of cohetes, all kinds of shotguns and starts just shooting birds and shit. And I'm like, damn, we came all the way out here. This vato's going to murder us. This is for sure. There ain't shit around here. For surely we're going to get shot. And I'm looking at my primo like, what'd you do? What'd you tell him? You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if Tia fucking came out a black eye. That's on her. That's adult business. We were little kids. And so we get back in the truck. Like I said, we didn't touch the guns or nothing. We just jumped out. He shot a few fucking birds out of the sky and he jumped in. And this Vato's pisteando. He's drinking the whole time. You know what I mean? He's bumping those books. Right? Hey, he's bumping his music. He's turning it up hella loud. Ain't no bass in sight. Why? Explain to me, paisitas. Mount up. Explain to me why every time you're in a troca, every time you're in a truck with the paisa, it's hella highs. Like gang of tweeters. 1 6x9, 6 tweeters, and a small little amp that he got at the Segunda that barely works, right? And it's just pumping. And you might hear just a little bit of bass. Right? Really not much. So anyways, as we start hitting this dirt road, I see this fucking nice little ranch in the cuts. And I'm thinking, maybe he's taking us to go pick up his check from his fucking boss or something. Because it's a nice ranch. Hey, roosters everywhere, a couple cows, you know what I mean? And then a fine ass chick comes out. I remember she was older than us. And when she came out, oh how it hurts. That's the song that was playing in my head. To be with you, yes it does. Right? I was like, oh shit, I reverted back to oldies. And you know one thing about an oldie and a Chicanos, man, you just can't, Chicano and his oldies, you can't split them up apart, right? And so I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I'm mystified. I'm there. You know, my primo's like, look at the cow. Fuck the cow, look at that pan over there. It looks like a fucking a delectable piece of garlic bread hanging right there. So this chick comes out. She's wearing some skin tight ass 501, some cowboy boots. Just fine. She's like, Tio. And she came and gave Angel a hug. And Angel said, Mira mi princesa. And I'm like, fuck yeah, she is. You know what I mean? That's the princess's bride. And I'm Andre, bitch. Andre the Giant. What's happening? And I don't call myself Andre because of this. I call myself Andre because of that. What's up? You know? The 9th wonder of the world. So anyways, or actually the 11th wonder of the world. Bang, bang. So she comes and she's like, hi. And I can see she's batting her eyes. And I'm looking at my primo. My primo's like, whooping. I'm like, exactly, fool. Well, I'm going to tell you what's about to happen. What's about to happen is you're going to go over there and play with the fucking cow. And I'm going to go over here and mac. So my tío starts to introduce us into his familia or to his family. And he has this big old fat nephew that comes out. You see the thumbnail? Sort of look like that, right? Chueco, fucked up ass teeth. Breath smells like straight. He's been milking cows and just squirting it right fucking from the cow to his mouth. And then not brushing his teeth for a week. It just smelled like straight gaspa, right? So he comes up, hey, ¿qué pasó? Can't speak a lick of English, right? My primo's like, what with that ass, right? I'm like, I don't know. And so we're kind of tripping. Everyone's older than us. There ain't no kids running around. But this ranch is clean. It's nice, right? So we're getting introduced to his family and their traditional Jalisco. Everything that they do, I don't give a fuck if the fat dude farts. Puro Jalisco. I'm like, what the fuck? Arre, Jalisco way, right? And so we're kicking back and it smells bomb. And that chick, I keep telling her, hey, look, go over there. So I just want to see her walk away from me, then come back, then walk away again. And Angel's looking at me and he's doing this. No, and he's reaching for his belt. He had a belt buckle about this big. And it looked like the heavyweight championship of the world. So he's over there doing this thing like Roman Reigns. We are the ones, right? And he's rubbing on his belt. And that was code for I'll whip your ass if you stare too hard, right? But at this point, I'm willing to get my ass whipped because at the same time, what's going on here is I hadn't never seen nothing like this, man. Tell me right now you ain't went to a party, man, a fucking Mexican bailar and seen the Mexican chicks dancing. They're getting their on, and you know what I mean? Someone's playing the accordion. You're just fucking, it's cool. Believe me, I know. I've popped in a few times in the Tri-City area. So all I'm going to say, Pasco, respects. Turlock, respects. Fresno, number hood rats. So anyways, I'm right there watching, and my tío's looking at me with the belt, like, I'll whip your ass, right? And so this other guy comes out, right? And these are all his family. That's his nephew. That's his niece. I'm wondering what his sister looks like. She's going to come out later. She weighs just slightly more than my tía, which is a good, like, probably 280. And she comes out, and I look, and I'm like, damn. And Ama, I see the fucking chick run over there, like, the plane. She's short, thick. She runs over there talking to her mom, and her mom's like, ¿Qué pasó? Who are these kids, right? And he's like, es mi novia, es su hijo, and fucking however he says it, right? It's her son and her nephew. And she's like, come on, come inside, wash your hands. Straight Mexico in there, right? I swear, when you walk into their house, you know how most people have welcome? Like welcome, like, hey, you know, you feel welcomed when you get in there. You smell good food. You're welcomed. In their house, it said, Puro Jalisco, way, pinches gringos. I'm like, oh, shit. So I walk into straight Mexico. It's like I teleported. You know, like people want to teleport to my living room. It's like I teleported to their living room. I'm in Mexico for reals here, right? And I'm looking around. So I always tell everyone I've been in Mexico 3 times. Twice on my own and once fucking in the Matrix. So I go into Mexico there, and hey, the frijoles are bubbling in the fucking pot. The tortillas are tortillaing, right? The carne es carne. It's just bomb in there. It smells bomb. How they get down like this, to what degree of getting down, I don't know. But it sure is cool, right? And so that chick is like, meet on me room, right? So I'm like, yeah, I want to meet at your room, right? I want to meet at your something else too. So we go check out her room. And this chick's about 19, 20. You got to understand, I was a little ass kid. What is she taking me up to? What type of predator ass shit is she on at this point? I don't know. I think she thought I was cute because I was just a little kid. Look, meet the kid, right? I'm just going to say what took place. Anyways, we're doing our thing, man, and we're enjoying it. And the fucking dad comes out, right? Which is my fucking Theo's brother-in-law, because that's his sister's pad. Hey, this motherfucker right here, Holmes. Puro Jalisco, way. I truly, honestly never thought fucking Paisas got that big. This dude was heavy every which way but loose, right? And maybe that way too. He was a big vato. That vato sat in a wooden ass chair that he carved himself. And he said, ¿Qué estás haciendo? And I was like, I didn't understand. I was like, nada, right? He was like, basically, what do you want? What are you doing, man? What you up to, right? And I'm thinking, man, I'm just trying to bone your daughter, right? That's it. If I can get that, I'd be happy. You can kill me right then. And I proceed to see him drag a fucking pig, right? And I've seen this twice. It seems like every time I deal with Mexico, there's a political involved. This fucker drags a pig squealing in his pad on the carpet, right? Straight to the throat with it. He got some big old bucket right there. Like I said, his fat ass don't even move. He has everything taped to this fucking wood chair. There's knives and scissors and all kinds of shit. And Angel's fucking talking to his sister, doing this thing. And I'm thinking, like, where the fuck did you bring us to the Texas Chain Mexican Saw Massacre, right? We're doing our thing. Anyways, I call him my Theo too. He was cool. His name was Negro, right? Big Negro, right? So him and Negro are arguing. We thought they were arguing. They were just talking loud, right? Puro Jalisco, way. Puro, you know what I mean? They're fucking yelling back and forth. No, Chivas, Monterrey, Cruz Azul, right? They're doing their thing. And we go out as kids to go eat. And that chick, of course, I went into her room. And look, you guys want to hear what I did in her room? She laid down and said, taste me. I said, ¿Cómo te llama? And I was on. And that was that. And I remember as a little kid, feeling dirty, feeling used and abused. Because she never paid me attention. She came with a boyfriend later on. I'll tell you those stories. And her boyfriend just like he knew, like she told him, he was treating me like bad. And I was a little ass kid. Like, come on, bro, don't do me like that. You know what I mean? Don't be mad because she gave me a little taste, right? So anyways, we're outside kicking as kids. And Negro comes out. And my Theo, right? And they're arguing or talking loud. And a truck starts coming down the dirt road. And Big Negro goes, mira, es su novia, right? And I'm thinking, damn, here comes my tia. I knew enough to know that, right? I'm like, oh, here comes my tia, right? And I'm ready to hear fuck face 1 and 2, right? But it's not. It's this fine ass chick. She pulls up in a clean ass truck, right? And my Theo is a G. He didn't give a fuck we were there. This fool walked right up to her and grabbed her nalga, started kissing on her neck and everything. Puro Jalisco, way, right? And I'm like, shit, I might want to be from Jalisco way, right? Arre. So I'm looking too. And Ricky's all jealous, right? That ain't my mom. That ain't my mom. Nah, that ain't your mom. Thank God. Look at that, right? Shit, all day long I've been looking at beautiful Mexican women. I feel like I'm in a movie with fucking Salma Hayek and whatever fucking Mexican shit looks good, right? I'm there. Hey, keep me here. I want to stay on the ranch. Don't even take me home anymore. This is where I'll be. And this fool proceeds to just kick it with this chick. Hey, they light a bonfire. It's already nighttime. My tia is calling off the hook. She's calling and calling and calling. He's like, ta gorda, wey. Right? Puro Jalisco. Right? He's turning it off. And so anyways, we kick it. And it gets about 10 o'clock at night. I'm looking at my Theo like, damn, I'm cold. I just brought a tank top and shit. I'm ready to go home, right? And his sister, she comes out, brings out an old Mexican blanket. It smells like straight gaspa and ass. Hella dust and cucarachas fall off it. She's like, here, right? And I'm like, nah, ta frío, ta frijísimo. Go ahead, right? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I don't want to get fucking, what is that shit? Poison ivy from this shit. You know what I mean? I'm cool. So my tío Angel's like, come on, it's time to go. So he spoke a little tiny bit of English. Enough that you understood, like, he'll say, I'm gonna fuck you up. The what? I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, no, you're not fucking me. He's like, no, I'm gonna fuck you up. Right? Okay, you want to fuck me up. Okay, well, start with Ricky, and we'll see how that goes. And if that goes all right, then we'll go from there. If it doesn't, then I'm going to take off running. You know what I mean? Ricky was always the scapegoat. He was the test dummy, the crash dummy. Still is in the hood, right? He was a crash dummy. The type of dude, like, they'd be like, nah, watch out. I'd be like, hey, your fucking dad's drunk. That ain't my dad whooping. That's my mom's boyfriend. Yeah, that's not my fuck. Right? But at least go away. He'd be kicking Ricky's ass. I ain't going to lie. So, anyways, he's telling us, you no say nothing. I say, what? You no say nothing. I said, no, I don't know how to say nothing, right? You said it? I said it. You know what I mean? I've heard Mr. George, but I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Anyways, bam, we get back. My tia, where the fuck were you guys? And you expect me? You expect my you hear it? Do you fucking hear it? No, ¿qué estás haciendo? ¿Qué pasó, right? It's my fucking stomach growling, son of a bitch. You were supposed to cook some chilaquiles and you didn't do it. You came in here smelling like straight agua chile. I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Where was he? I'm like, I don't know, nagging. Right? I don't know, nagging. And fucking whooping, mom? Right? You tell me, you little motherfucker, I'll send you with your real dad, right? He's like, whooping? Right? She's like, you're too stupid to understand anyways. So we don't say nothing. We stuck that one close to the chest because we already knew what time it was. And my tío would take us all the time. So trip out. Big Negro passes away, right? Which was his brother-in-law. And these people, are you ever seen that movie Mi Familia? Where they buried El Californio in the backyard? Right next to the fucking, the beanstalks and the fucking corn, you know what I mean? The elotes. Well, let's just say Negro is buried somewhere in Merced County. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Back in them days, right? Allegedly. We had a funeral right there. There was just us. Right there, a pot of beans cooking. I remember hey, look, it's her old man. It's my fucking Theo's sister's old man that's dead. They got him wrapped in a blanket. He's right there. I could see him as a kid, I remember, right? Or maybe the fat ass was sleeping. Whatever was happening was going on. I distinctly remember in the middle of the fucking pastor or whoever they had out there preaching, right? The Catholic fucking guy, he's saying a blessing over him. And I'm wondering, where's the church? To what degree of church is this, right? And I can hear fucking roosters fucking walking by pecking. And I can see pigs fucking happy as fuck over there fucking ding dong, the bitch is dead, right? Because he's gone. And I call her my tia. She fucking jumps up in the middle of nowhere and says, oh shit, my beans are burning. I need to put water in them. What about your old man? She's, a Mexican chick. Don't fuck him with the man. Look, here's two things. I'm going to give you guys some knowledge you can't get in college right now. Do not fuck with the Mexicana when she's cleaning the house. And do not fuck with the Mexicana's pot of beans. Don't touch it, right? You do that, you'll be safe. She got up in the middle of the fucking funeral to go do that. So anyways, it wasn't but about a month later, and her other old man from Mexico somehow made it over the border, and he comes. This family, they were on rotation, right? And this was about the time that I met fucking the Princesa, right? Her name was Sarah. I'll never forget, man. Fucking beautiful. Or Sarai or some shit like that. I met her fucking, her old man. She had this boyfriend. And this fool had a clean ass Corvette. Black one. He spun out in the dirt. And I remember she was all fucking on him right there. And every time she would look at me, hey, I would embarrass the shit out of her. I was a little kid. I wasn't but fucking 10 years old. This was right before I went to YA. I'd look at her, and every time she looked, like we'd catch eyes, and she was all in love with this dude. Every time she looked, I went like this. I was on it. Anyways, man, my Theo Angel was a character. I'm going to tell you guys that was just an introduction to his family. It gets deeper. I'm going to tell you guys in part 3 what happened when this Vato put hands on my tia and went to the pinta. She didn't press charges on him. Actually, they were putting hands on each other. My tia fucking got hands. She was boxing. I think Ricky gets it from her. Definitely doesn't get it from his dad because she used to beat the fuck out of his dad. His dad right now is somewhere in Livingston watching this thing. No. Yes, motherfucker, yes. Hey, I remember my tia fucking, she was boxing this chick over fucking Angel. Angel, he had, like I said, there was no fucking, there was no hater in him. You know what I mean? He was a straight player. He'll go into the bar and every chick was on him. The motherfucker was a pretty boy motherfucker. He'll walk in there like, ¿Qué pasó, mija? Right? And my tia, she don't play. She can do what she wants. Her shit is that big, Gap Band. But she don't play with the Midas touch, right? So he's over there giving the Midas touch. Everything he touches is turning to gold. And my tia was boxing this chick for him. And I swear my tia was knocking her, just saying, Puro Jalisco, way. And I was like, we're from Zacatecas. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I'm going to tell you guys the next story about when he went to prison. Motherfucker got out, thought he was a Southsider. Hey, Ricky really tripped in. Hey, and Ricky wasn't even a Northerner yet, but he tripped. The way this Vato got out, this Vato went from Mexicano to Chicano overnight. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle and strive for what I truly and honestly believe in. And that's the betterment of all people, man. If you guys like Super Paisa and you want me to continue this series, let me know. I got Super Norteño and Super Wood coming tomorrow. You guys already know what it is. I know you guys been waiting on this one, but I like the anticipation thing. I like to make people wait just a little bit, right? But if you like it, we're going to get deep into it. Damn. Now I'm thinking about Sarah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was doing some crazy shit. You know what it is. The gun.